Hello and welcome to Growing Gratitude, you guys. The new time, new day. So here's what's going on. Usually I do gratitude on Sunday morning, but excuse me, what I've noticed is that that's been really difficult for me to do Sunday morning these days now that I'm doing the vet's office on Fridays and Saturdays. So it was a lot easier for me last week when I recorded Growing Gratitude um, to do it at that time of day, which was when I was on my very last spoons of the day, just back from the vet's office for the day at the end of my shift. And what I decided was to take that information and what you guys shared with me and kind of go at this growing gratitude at a different time of day. So a bunch of you said that the time wasn't so bad, but you guys prefer it being live rather than recorded. So I made a compromise and I picked the same time, which is I just got done at the vet's office. We were there a little late, so I didn't get home till 3:45. And then it gave me just enough time to um, get out of my scrubs and wash my hands and wash my face a little bit and say hi to the dogs and all of that stuff, who I can now hear barking outside. Um, that it's sort of a a good time for me to I've settled down. I'm done for the week. I have tomorrow off and I feel like it's a good time for me to do my gratitudes. And so in order to keep it live, it has to be at this time. And so I hope you guys will catch on and follow me to this time. And if not, then I hope that you will at least catch the recording of it. In any case, I'm going to give it a go at this time. So from now on, excuse me for moving around so much. From now on, Growing Gratitude will be on Saturdays at 4:30 p.m. MST. So that's kind of what we're rolling with here a little bit. Yeah, so welcome. Let me get to them. I'm a little frazzled because I'm not used to this being my routine yet, but I'll get there. Welcome, Morgan. I'm glad you like this time. That was the feedback that I got from people was, yeah, the time wasn't so bad. It was just that we prefer the live. We feel more connected when you do a live version. So that is what's going on for me. So let's get into gratitude. Why gratitude? Well, I started growing gratitude in an attempt to grow the gratitude in my life by very publicly once a week talking about the things that I'm grateful for in my life, no matter how shitty my week is. That being said, I am going to do some gratitudes right now in hopes that it inspires you guys to grow the gratitude in your life. And so with that, I now have the official post-it. That is, I sat here a few minutes before the time after I got myself sort of ready. And then I kind of wrote myself a little post-it note of the things that I could really think of from this week that I felt were really important to acknowledge. To begin, I want to acknowledge that there are some gratitudes that no matter what is going on in my week, I am grateful for these things all the time. But I want you to understand that I think it's incredibly important that even though I'm grateful for these things all the time, to still remember to acknowledge them out loud so that, I don't know, I just got a weird notification. To say them out loud because it really lets the universe know that I am really grateful for these things, even if it's every week and even if it seems like a little thing and all of that. So on a regular basis, I am truly grateful for a bunch of things, but these in particular are the ones that I know keep me going every day. So I'm grateful for my husband. I love Antonio so much. He's my best friend. He's the person I can rely on. He is somebody that I trust more than maybe I've ever trusted anybody in my whole life. And I am just so grateful for him. He is like my backbone. He keeps me going all the time. And so that gratitude is constant. The other constant in my life is this gratitude that I have for my pets. I cannot tell you what an important role my pets play in my life every day. And on a regular basis, even though I can hear them barking right now, really annoyingly in the background, I still am so grateful for their love, for their constant loyalty, for them being there at all times of day, and just knowing when I need them the most. Somehow, they have all figured that out, and I am constantly grateful for that. Um, as always, again, I'm grateful for being a homeowner, and I'm grateful for finding this house in this town with these people and these neighbors. And I just um, love having them around. And so, yeah, I love my house in town and all of that. And so I'm constantly grateful for that. I cannot tell you how much it means to me to wake up in a life that I love on an almost regular basis. I could never ask for anything more than that. I have woken up unhappy in my life so many times that I'm so grateful to have the life that I created. I cannot even tell you. So those are my big major gratitudes. And then I have like my weekly little ones, my ones that I know kind of are the little pop of motivation that I need throughout the week to kind of get me going. And so my first gratitude in the realm of small things, it goes out to garbage trips. I know that this is a crazy thing to say, but when I'm working at the vet's office, it's really easy to get hyper focused and to be doing all of those things. And I'm hot and I'm running around and I forget to take care of myself and all of these things. But a couple of times a day, part of my job is to take out the garbages, right? And to get them out to the dumpster because we work with gross, smelly things all the time. And sometimes you just need to get the smell out, right? And so we have to stay on top of that. And every time I take the walk with the garbage into the parking lot and out into the fresh air and sunshine, and the view in my walk to the dumpster is beautiful. It's just beautiful. And it's just this grounding moments throughout my day when I'm working there that I have where I get to appreciate my surroundings and say, yes, I do love where I live and I'm grateful for it. And even though today may be crazy in there and I may hate working in there at that moment, right? Whatever it is, that walk to the garbage can kind of really regrounds me in my life and my reality. And so I'm grateful for garbage trips this week. Really grateful for them. I'm also grateful for sun showers this week. We've had a lot of little sun showers, and I've managed to get stuck in them in my drives to and from work. And I forgot how magical it is for it to be raining and the sun is out at the same time, to be able to smell the fresh rain, but at the same time, the sun is out and shining and everything looks beautiful. And so I have gotten stuck in a couple of them this week, and I love a sun shower. Really grateful for those little sun showers this week. I really love a sun shower. Um, and so, yeah, what else? And I also am in love with the fact that fall is coming. Okay. I don't know. I mean, I'm not somebody who enjoys the hot weather. I love a hoodie, right? I really love the weather, but I don't really like it when it's bitter cold out. I really enjoy watching the changeover from summer to fall. I love the way that the earth smells at this time of year. I love what happens out on the trees. I love that it's getting colder and I get more comfortable in my own skin rather than feeling hot. And I don't know, I love everything about it. And I'm seeing the beginnings of it arriving. And oh, it gets me so excited. I love it so much. I love a good fire on a fall day. I love a rainy fall day to read. I just love a fall day. I really do love the fall. And so I'm looking forward to it because it's almost here. And so, yes, I'm grateful for that this week. I'm grateful for my day off tomorrow. There is nothing better to me than having a day off that you have earned, that has nothing on it. Nobody's asking anything of you for the day. And you don't have any big worries on your plate, nothing that you like, no deadlines looming, and nothing like that. And that's the kind of day that I'm going to have tomorrow. And so I'm grateful for a good day off. Like, yes to a day off. And I'm enjoying that. And then I guess one of my bigger gratitudes in the small things this week is I'm really grateful for the colleagues that I've met and stayed in touch with in terms of autism advocacy that truly support the work that I'm doing and will go to the ends of their energy to help me to make those things come to fruition. I had a lot of opportunity this week to talk to a couple of colleagues that I am in awe that I get their time and their energy, and that they've really just they're dedicated in seeing what I'm looking to do grow. And I cannot tell you what that support means to me, to come from colleagues that I respect in such a way. And so even though I can't name them by name, maybe they'll recognize, maybe they won't, but I know who they are in here. And I am so grateful for that. And for having really great colleagues that are just an email away from me. And that I know will respond to my email, which is a sick, crazy thing to think about. But it's true. I'm grateful for that. I really am. And so I have to make sure that I take those moments to be grateful for colleagues like that to happen in your life. Yeah. And then my very lastest gratitude is actually a simple one. And it's going to sound silly, but as an autistic person, these are the things that make a difference. These are the little things that can change how you're feeling every day. And this week, earlier in the week, I bought Antonio and I a new blanket. I got one. We were at Costco. I happened to catch it out of the corner of my eye. It was super inexpensive. And I touched this blanket, you guys, and I cannot even begin to describe to you how soft this freaking blanket is. It is so magical. And so I put clean sheets on and I put the blanket out. And like last night was the first night we were able to sleep with this new blanket. And it's just, I mean, it's magical. So like, don't forget to do that stuff for yourselves, you guys, whatever that is for you, right? If having a clean sheets and good quality sheets and new blankets and all of that stuff gives you better sleep and makes you feel better about yourself, worth the investment, whatever it is. And so it was a really good reminder to me to buy this blanket and remember how important something as silly as a new blanket can be, right? And how much it can make you feel better, how much it can improve your mental health. New toothbrushes sometimes make me feel that way. Things when I remember to get myself the things that I need to take care of my well-being, it gives me a little bit of pep in my step. And so truly grateful to have had the reminder of seeing it in the store that we needed a new blanket and that we got one. And I love it. And it's just a plain blue blanket. It's pretty much identical to the one we had. But it's new and fresh and clean. It doesn't have holes or pulls or things from the animals on it. And I just love it. And it made for better sleep, and it makes me feel more inclined to want to go to bed on time because it makes me look forward to getting into bed. So I'm grateful for my new blanket. Gosh damn it, I love my new blanket. And that's kind of my ramble about gratitudes this week. They're small and big at the same time, right? I mean, that's what it means to be being accountable for your gratitudes and being accountable to yourself about them, is that you catch the little things and the big things, right? And it is with that message that I say to you guys on my last spoon of the day, thank you so much for taking the time and energy to spend some time with me today, and think about those gratitudes for yourself. Take some time today to do that for yourself, or tomorrow, and kind of go for a walk and say your gratitudes out loud. Sit down and journal them. Tell them to a friend. Go on YouTube yourself and do them. But be accountable to those things and take a moment to really consciously acknowledge the things you have to be grateful for from this week, no matter how shitty your week was. And that's it with Growing Gratitude. Quick reminder that Self-Defined Living, the course is going live September 15th. There are still a few slots left. If you'd like to take the course, you can head over to my website, beccalori.com, LORY.com, and check out Self-Defined Living tab to check out the course. Or you can check out the seminars instead, which are my one-off monthly seminars on important stuff that we need to be talking about. And this month I will be doing Building Better Boundaries. So if you're interested in working on your boundaries, please join me for that on September 29th. That link is also there. If you go to the Self-Defined Living Seminar Series little tabby on my website, and scroll down through the past ones, take the ones that you think are interesting, and go ahead and register for the one at the bottom, which will be Building Better Boundaries, September 29th. I hope to see you guys there. That's about it for me today. So enjoy the rest of your weekend, the rest of your day. Make sure you do your gratitudes, and get out there and create some joy, seek joy, share joy, all the joys. And I will see you guys back here on Wednesday for the next Being Back Alive. And I'll be back here next Saturday for the next Growing Gratitude. Until then, I'll see you guys out and about on the interwebs. Have a good one. Bye.